Hi guys, welcome to this full review about this tire inflator. And it's not just like a standard tire inflator, it has a lot of features. Actually the most which I've ever seen, ticks all the boxes, everything which you could wish. It has a very large rechargeable battery inside, but comes also with a long cigarette lighter cable. We can also use it as a power bank, comes with a light, has a lot of different presets, has a fast inflation of around 1 minute for a standard car tire, can inflate up to 12 standard car tires, has also a dual display, so really a lot. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what to get, and then show you how to use in real life. And so here's the box a little bit closer, more description, more of the accessories, more of the options. But let's open and see what we get. So here we go. And it's so beautiful that it comes even with some protection for the glossy part here. And so we have it here. Yeah, really nice, absolutely awesome. It comes even with this transportation carry bag. It comes also with some instructions manual. Here you can see the model type. I hope it's focusing nicely so you can read everything if you need. There's also a second page here. And so this is what we get. We get this very long cigarette lighter cable, really nice as a backup. Then this replacement fuse. We get also 4 nozzles too for some inflatable things. Then we get the standard shredder adapter, and this one here for some sports device like volleyball or so. And of course comes with this hose here, standard shredder to shredder. We can see that here when we bend it around. We can see here it is perfectly shredder to shredder. That's a huge advantage compared to some other models which are using some proprietary size adapters here. That's much better. So we can use this one here, or you can buy your own, maybe longer one, maybe some with another nozzle here, but that's already very good with the standard shredder, so we can just add it here. What I also like is this heat protection here, because this is usually the hottest part and a lot of people getting burned no matter what hose you are using, and this is some nice protection. Has also a little bit of more grip. And so we can turn it on with a long press. We see this really nice large dual display. It shows the battery and the target pressure and the current pressure. And here we have the presets. We can adjust the pressure up with this button here. We can also long press to adjust it a little bit faster, or we can reduce it here on the left side, and of course also really fast if it's needed. Then down here we can choose between the different presets. Car to 36 PSI, motorcycle 32, bicycle 30, volleyball 8, and personal stuff. So we can adjust the thing. It will always remember what you had here. That's currently on 30 PSI. And with a long press here you can switch between PSI and bar and kPa and kilogram per square centimeter, and go back to PSI. And here on the top we can activate the light. Really strong light, can help a lot during the night. When we press again, goes into red slow blinking. We press again, goes into fast red blinking. We press again and it turns off. So everything really easy to use. And here on top we have the charging port. You can see the battery is charging, but it's almost full already. And the really cool stuff, again, we can also use it as an output to charge some devices. You can see now we are charging this phone here. And this is definitely not the case with every tire inflator. Some of them don't have the output port. And there's even a built-in accessory compartment. We can just push here, and we find also the 12 volts port down here for the cigarette lighter. But we can also add some of the accessories, the ones which you're using the most. Then you have them always with you. You don't have to carry them separately, and you can't lose them. Huge advantage. And so after you have selected the right target pressure, you attach the hose and then start it. and it will then stop automatically when it has reached the right pressure. So I'm going outside and test it for a little bit and then show you how it worked. So I've been outside and it has been doing a really good job. Also the valve here on the front is really nice, so I haven't been losing a lot of air while attaching or detaching the hose. I've tested first for my electric scooter up to 50 psi, then my car around 35.5 I think psi worked really good. The only thing which I noticed is that it's inflating a little bit higher than the target, about 2 psi higher, which is not a bad thing in general, because when you remove the nozzle there is a little bit of loss, but maybe it's not 2 psi, maybe 0.5, so sometimes it's a little bit overdoing. So I would highly recommend to maybe stop a little bit before you reach the target pressure and then check again and then adjust it a little bit. But other than that, it has been working really good. What I really love here is that this is the first tire inflator which I have tested, and I've tested a lot. Yeah, the first one which really has some heat dissipation, because this is always a problem inside when you have to inflate for a longer time. Then they heat up inside and they can overheat and get damaged. So I would assume that this is not going to happen here, because there's really a lot of hot air coming out, really a positive thing. And also this heat protection here after inflating the tire, which took about 2 or 3 minutes or so, I've been able to easily touch this area here without burning my fingers. So really good, really nice invention here. And I love the display, because some of the displays are hard to read outside when you have direct sunlight, and here it was never a problem. So overall I would say a really nice device. I can give you full recommendation, and if you're interested I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.